All right, sports fans, here we go. Another episode, Klak's Kitchen. And what are we doing today? Applewood smoked chicken thighs. What I got right here is your standard chicken thighs that you buy from the supermarket. Whichever one it is that you go through in your local grocer's freezer. Today for the smoke, we're just going to be using standard Kingsford original charcoal. Nothing special, nothing fancy. And I have some Western Premium Barbecue Products apple flavored smoking chips. So we've got a couple chicken thighs here. I'm only going to do 4 of them for the sake of time for this video. So I'm just going to mix bone sucking sauce, a little bit of water, and some of my brother's vinegar based barbecue sauce that usually I use for pork. I'm just going to mix it up in a little bowl, and I'm just going to brush it on the chicken. I don't want it to be super flavorful. I just want to have a hint of it because we have the applewood stuff, and that's really what's going to soak in to the chicken and have that flavor. All right, so a little bit of water. Where'd my bottle of water go? There we go. A little bit of water. This is my brother's vinegar-based sauce. I'm not exactly sure everything that he's got in here. I'm sure it's apple cider vinegar, probably a little bit of brown sugar, and some other things. I have to call him and ask him, but it's really good, especially when you do it for pork. And then we got our bone sucking sauce right there. Just gonna put some of that in there. All right, we're gonna stir it up. All right, so now all I'm gonna do is just brush this sauce on here, like so. Not too much. Like I said, I just want a little bit of the flavor in there. That'll do it. All right. Now we got all of our chicken ready, all right? Got it all brushed on with our sauce and stuff. Now we're gonna go prep the smoker. So while I was doing all that, I was letting my wood chips soak. I let them soak in water. That helps them stay moist. And today I'm gonna use the smoker box. Depends on how I'm feeling. Sometimes I'll just put the wood chips right into the water pan that goes onto the second level of my smoker right there. But today I'm just going to put the wood chips in the smoke box. Just fill the pan with water, charcoal on the bottom, wood chip box right on top of the charcoal so that smoke comes up and the flavor gets right into the chicken. Just filling the water pan up. Put some water in there. So this is my easy charcoal starter. You just put some paper in the bottom, charcoal in here, and it just helps get the charcoal going a little faster. All right, now that we got our charcoal smoking good, about ready to go in. Got my pan here. Just dump it in there. All right. Coals look nice. We're gonna put them in there. And shut this door. That's it. So common mistake is people will put the charcoal in and then they'll put the meat in right away in a water pan and everything at the same time. That's wrong. So what I'm doing right here is I'm looking at this temperature gauge, and you can see it's slowly climbing. And I'm gonna wait until that gets to about 175, and then I'm going to put the wood chips in to the smoke box, and then put that on top of the charcoal, and then I'm going to put the water pan in, and then I'm going to go get the chicken. It's a process. And while we're waiting for that, I'm going to get another thing of charcoal started immediately, so that when it starts temperature starts dropping, I already have charcoal ready to go in. And we're going to burn the charcoal pretty slow. We're not going to try and stoke it or get crazy with it. We're going to let it burn slow so that it's ready to go when I need it. All right, now that we're at temperature, got my chicken ready to go in. Wood chips, right? Just put them in the smoke box. That's it. They've been soaking for about an hour, which is good. That's what we want. Open up the bottom compartment. Wood chips right on top or next to the charcoal, wherever you can find space. And then water pan. Get this in there. Now we're gonna put all this chicken in. Got 12 pieces. 6 on the bottom rack, 6 on the top rack. All good. Not all chickens created equal. Some of these are bigger than others. That's it. Now we just crack a beer and wait. All right, so now I'll put some more charcoal on. It's been in the smoker for about 2 hours now. And then you can see my wood chips are on fire, which is good. But we want that on the charcoal. So there, I'm just gonna put it back in there, like so. That's gonna stoke that heat up. And we're gonna really start cooking the chicken now. And as you can see, chicken's starting to look good. And then in about 30 minutes, I'm gonna pull the water pan out to get some direct heat on it. So after it's been in there smoking for a while, skin will get tight and no more flavor will get into the chicken. So really, you're just kind of wasting energy, I guess you could say. All right, chicken's been in there for about 2.5 hours now. So we're gonna remove the water pan and let the chicken get direct heat. Because like I said before, the skin will get tight and no flavor will get into the chicken anymore anyway. So I'll let it get some direct heat right on it, and that'll raise the temperature inside of the smoker. And it doesn't hurt to sometimes use a little piece of cardboard or something to get the heat back up after you take the water pan out. And then, so I'm up at about 250 right now, and it's just gonna slowly go down and cook for the final smoke to get the core temperature of the chicken up to about 165, which is recommended. So just check the chicken's core temperature with a little handy dandy meat thermometer here, and it was at about 154. So still got about 30 to 45 minutes to go. It's probably right at about what I called it, 4 hours for the smoke, and we're at about 3 hours and 15 minutes right now. So it's going well. All right, so I just checked the bottom rack of chicken, and those are done. They are at about 168, 170. So I'm gonna pull them. I'm gonna move the top rack to the bottom rack so that that gets direct heat, and then that'll finish those off as well. All right, now that we got that sorted out, look at that chicken. It looks good. Got that one moved. I'm gonna put the final little piece of charcoal in to finish cooking the other ones, and we'll get ready to eat. Got my official taste tester here, Young Bull Mac. I'm gonna see how good this chicken actually is. Just gonna cut them off a little piece. All right, there you go. Try that. Tell me what you think.
Yeah, that's good.
That bussin'?
Yeah, bro.
Word. Oh, I forgot to mention that today, throughout while I was smoking, I was eating on this soup, this ham soup kind of thing that my wife likes to throw together and make. She just puts stuff in there, and it always comes out amazing. And also, to go with the chicken, my wife is amazing at whipping up just quick vegetable stuff. And there here we've got a little bit of bacon flavored zucchini squash and mushrooms, and it tasted awesome. All right, well, that'll be it for this episode of Klak's Kitchen while my son Cavemans his piece over there on the couch. All right, have a good one, everybody. Signing off. Peace.